everybody, I am Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a video for you to stretch out and get some movement, mobility into your body to start your day with. We'll start seated in easy pose, or you can start in butterfly pose with the bottom of your feet together. Just sitting up tall through your spine, maybe holding on to your feet. Take a few breaths in and out through the nose. Just clearing your mind. Maybe thinking of how you want your day to go, what things you need to accomplish. Relax through the shoulders and the face, the jaw. Let's take one more breath. And let's bring the knees up, and we're going to cross one knee over the other, setting the ankle by your knee. And then we'll take a twist. Pressing up through like the back of your spine, lengthening through the spine with the hand behind you. You can press into the knee or even wrap around the knee. Bring the lower stomach in and be able to twist even further. Maybe looking back over the shoulder or just straight ahead, whatever your neck allows. Breathe a few breaths here. You'll notice as you bring your navel to spine more, it does help you get a little bit more stretch. Just feeling a nice stretch along your hip area there, through the back, the shoulder. And then bring your foot out, open the leg up with the bottom of your foot in the inner thigh area there. And then you're going to bring your hand up. You can grab onto your shin or your ankle, your knee, and then just bring your arm up. A side twist here. Feel a nice stretch in the opposite hip, through the underarm, through the chest, open up through the chest. Nice heart opener. And then bring your hand down and let's fold down to the knee. Make sure you're keeping your hips level with the mat and your sit bones on the mat. Sometimes you can't stretch as far in the morning because you're just kind of waking up, getting started. Just do your best. Breathe. Really feel the gravity help stretching through your body. Pushing into that hip, keeping the sit bones on the mat. And then slowly come back up. Bring your hand to the side. And then you're going to bring your foot level, horizontal with the mat. And you're going to roll on up into your baby wild thing. Breathing. Feeling a nice stretch through that whole right side of your body there if you started on the right. Breathing, smiling. Gonna have a beautiful day. And then bring the arms down. And we'll do that same sequence on the opposite side. So come back into your butterfly pose. Just take a few breaths here in and out of the nose. Sitting up tall through the spine. Kind of round your shoulders forward. Again, smile. And then bring that opposite foot over the knee. And take a twist here. Again, either hugging onto your knee or take your elbow if you want a little deeper stretch. Pressing into that knee, the other arm comes behind you. Pressing up through the spine, get lots of length there. Navel to spine, pull that stomach in. Breathe, look ahead or maybe back over the shoulder. Really focus on the breath. That's going to let you know how far you can go into your move. We don't want any pain here. Just a nice stretch. And then come back around. You'll bring your left leg out and the right leg, bring the bottom of your foot inside the thigh. And you're going to grab onto your ankle, your shin, your knee, wherever is most comfortable, and twist to the side, or just kind of lean towards the side. Open up through the heart, breathing. And then come on up, and you're going to fold down to the knee on the right side. Princess. You can walk your fingers out a little more if you need to feel a little more deeper stretch through the shoulders. And slowly walk yourself back up, bringing that leg back, even with the mat, the length of the mat. You're going to reach your hands forward and around and lift up through the glutes into your baby wild thing. And breathe. Again, you can pull your arm down further if you want to feel even more of a stretch. And breathing, smiling. Before you come on down. From here, we're going to come into a tabletop pose. On your hands and knees, neutral back. Let's take a couple rounds of cat and cow. So you're going to inhale, drop the tummy, roll the shoulders back, and then exhale as you lift into cat. Maybe come back a little bit on the hips, and then come down. Inhale into your cow. Exhale as you round up, round through the spine, tucking the tailbone under, come back on the hips. And back to neutral tabletop. From here, you're going to come into a downward facing dog. So you want to curl your toes under. Raise on up. Reaching your heels towards the mat. If you can't do that in the morning, maybe your body just doesn't want to, that's all right. Just do what you can. Maybe pedal out through the feet. Always like to rock my hips side to side. Feel more stretch through the hip area. Make sure you're really pressing back through the chest. And then bring your leg up. Let's start with the right leg. Bring it clear up as high as you can. And then bend. Keeping the knee hopefully level or above the hips. Before bringing it through, we're going to come up into Warrior One. So, have your back foot at a 45-degree angle. The front foot points forward. Turning the palms up so you're not using any weight on your hands. You're only using your muscles in your thigh and your legs. Breathing. Let's turn this into Warrior Two. Bring your back foot parallel with the mat. Drop down through the knee. Let's pulse up and down a couple times before bringing your legs straight, and we're going to take our triangle pose here. So go ahead and come down, place your right hand by your right foot, and then reach up. Now from here, we're going to drop our hand down, the opposite hand, and just make some big circles. Bringing your arm clear up and down, and then back the other way. Just draw some big circles, really opening up through the arm, the shoulders, and then come back down. Walk your hand over, come back into your downward facing dog. Press through the hips to bring the chest back towards the thighs, and then come down into your plank. And then drop all the way down on your stomach. You're going to place the top of your feet flat on the floor. Elbows come in. Press into the top of your feet into your cobra. Feel a nice stretch on your back. Take 2 more breaths here before gently coming down. Tuck the chin and roll yourself back up into your downward facing dog. And then bring your opposite leg up all the way through into your warrior one on the opposite side. Back foot, 45-degree angle. Flip the palms up. Just use the strength and muscles in your legs. Hands up overhead, navel to spine. Prop the shoulders away from your ears, and then open up, palms facing down, back foot parallel with the mat. Let's pulse and pulse before coming up, straightening that front leg into your triangle pose. Hand comes down by your foot, and then let's do them circles. Bring your hand down and around and down and around. Let's go the opposite direction. Up and around and up and around. And then come back into that downward facing dog. Maybe you've noticed you can get your heels a little closer to the mat. Maybe not. Pedal it out. Bring your knees down to the mat. We're going to take a heart opener here into our puppy dog stretch. So walk your hands out in front. And breathe. Place your forehead on the mat, wherever it's comfortable. And then come up. You can gently walk your hands over. Clear to the right. And bring your head down. The further you bring your right arm over, the more stretch you're going to feel in that side body and the arms. Breathe. Let's come back up and over to the opposite side of the mat. Again, if you're going to your right, you bring your left hand over. You can feel more stretch through that left arm. Breathing. And then come back up. Walk the knees forward. Swing the legs off to the side so you can come into Savasana. Slide all the way down. Try to keep your back melted into the mat. If you need to start with your knees up, start with the knees up. And then gradually, and of course if you need to readjust on your mat, gradually bring the legs down. Yes. Breathing. Let's bring one knee in. Use your hands, bring your knee to your chest, and then bring that other foot up straight, pressing into the heel. Now go ahead and lift your head up and breathe. Your head and your shoulders come off the mat. And then let's bring our hands down, palms facing up, and we're just going to switch sides a couple times. So you'll bring one leg down, press into the heel, and the other leg. Inhale as you're switching, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, exhale, and then bring that leg down. We'll press up into a bridge pose, using the bottom part of the muscles in your thighs. Press up through the glutes, knees together. Breathe. Lifting the right leg up, pressing into the heel, and then try pressing up higher in your bridge pose. Breathing. Inhale and exhale. And then come on down. And let's do that same thing. Bring your left leg to your chest. And then lifting the head and the shoulders off the mat. Lift up your right leg, pressing into the heel. Palms come out in front, palms facing up. And then switch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can point or flex your toes however you want. And then bring your legs back down. We'll take one more bridge pose. Leaning. Curling the tailbone under. Shoulders, top of the body is relaxed, melted into the mat. And breathe. Really press through your glutes, your tailbone. And then bring your leg up. And really grounding into that heel. The one that's on the floor. Gently raise up even more into your bridge pose. Pressing in that heel. And then slowly lower all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. A couple times, and we'll rock side to side. And then you can roll on up. Let's maybe turn our head to the left and right a couple times. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this quick 10-minute little stretch, morning stretch. Bring the chin down, rock side to side. Let's close with the chant of Om one time. Hands come together at your heart space. Inhale. Thumbs up to the third eye, elbows come down. Om. And enjoy your day, everybody. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat real soon.